everybody, welcome to day 30. That's a nice round number, isn't it, for being locked in a house, 30 days. Anyway, got through the 30th day now. Just got a little, I've been experimenting with this black slip and whatever, so I'm just doing a little tiny video of me using a roulette. These I can find it from somewhere now, can't see them. Oh, here we go. The roulette. I'll go through it. I'll show you these roulettes. So that's going to follow in a little bit. What I'd like to show you is something that I've done and I do regularly, and that is that these are called Miotto his and hers wedding cups. And I had a mistake once a year or so ago where one of them fell off its wadding and touched. Anyway, when I broke them apart, it left a little sort of area where they'd kissed. So I thought, that's a nice idea, and I'll use that. So now what I do is I sandwich a piece of shell between them so that they part easily. And they're sold as a set, and they're wedding. There's a his and hers, whichever way around. So they are his and hers Japanese wedding gift sets that, you know, most married couples are given a his and hers, you know me. So that's that. Now, as a slight change to that, in this country, I now have here his and hers lockdown mugs. They're only 99p from B&M, and these are for when the 40th game of Monopoly starts to get a little bit tetchy. So it's best to have these around, not the expensive ones, if you know what I mean. So there you go. His and hers lockdown cups. Right. Okay, I've already been experimenting with these Unomis with the iron slip. I've used a tool, just a normal turning tool, and I've carved from the base this way. That's one. And this is carved from the top down. It's the second one. So these will have the nuca over the top of them. So those are the two stripy ones I did yesterday. Now I'm going to actually alter some on the wheel. I'll decorate them on the wheel, I should say. So I'm going to throw the basic shape first. Those early ones were done once they dried a little bit. These I'm going to have a go at doing them when they're still wet on the wheel. Basic shape I've been using up to now. I'm going to some red iron oxide. This is the black clay, sorry, not iron oxide I'm talking about. This is the black clay. Brushing it on. And what I've got here is this is a wallpaper edge roller from the pound shop, and I've cut them with on a bandsaw. You can cut them with an ordinary hacksaw really, but the bandsaw was easier. You don't have to have a bandsaw. And what I'm going to do is run this up, see what happens. That's quite pleasant, isn't it? Now where it's cut through the slip, it'll show white through and a sort of dappled effect. I'm quite pleased with that one. I'll just do you one more. I've got a different one here. This one I've actually run it up and down the grinder, my angle grinder, not angle grinder, bench grinder. So it's a slightly different texture. So I'm just going to cut this one off. Cut that one off. And try a different one. Yeah, I was really pleased with the results of the firing. To the point where I've just ordered a load of this white clay to work on. Slightly smaller lump of clay. I've just cut some off for this demo purpose. I've just cut some lumps off. Okay, I'm back. Didn't quite make it to the phone and there's no caller ID, so we'll ignore that one. Try and get this surface as smooth as I can. Bit more black slip. Put this on quite thinly because I want it to come off in a way. Use a sponge on the inside for this. It's a slightly different texture. So that's it, a bit of experimentation today. I'm going to carry on with these. Some will turn out alright, some won't, but you have to keep trying different things, don't we? So it's two different rollers from a pound shop. Easily done. Don't have to buy them online or anything like that. You can just pick them up. Don't have to go to expensive suppliers, I should say. And that's it. All done. Well, I hope that was informative there. I've enjoyed doing that today. I'm experimenting quite a bit. I showed you these ones earlier during the video. I think these are going to be quite nice with that sort of bluey grey slip on them, bluey glaze on them from the new pots. As you can see, I've still kept it fairly crisp. So anyway, see you tomorrow. Look after yourselves. It's wrong to throw crockery.